Yeah, like I mentioned before, I like the really creative type, but in terms of picking them, I think that first and foremost is the idea for me is like the attraction. Like that gets me excited. And then really before I'm willing to commit to a deal, it's finding the founder that has the capacity to especially, it depends on how seasoned they are, but if they're a little bit more junior, that's willing to ask the right questions and willing to learn. I feel like this is something that I really struggled with. You think when you're young, you just have all the right answers, and you have to be willing to open up and ask other people for help. I think that's a big one. And just looking at that initial founding team and who are the people that they've surrounded themselves with, who are those first 2 or 3 employees. So oftentimes I don't just meet the CEO and go into a deal. It's like, oh, let me meet your technical co-founder, or let me meet your designer, and just asking them some questions as well to see who that initial kind of seed of culture they put together so far. And evaluating that whole thing like holistically, I think is really important.
It's interesting. Who you surround yourself says as much about who you are, maybe even more.
Yeah.
Like, who's willing to put their effort into your vision, right? It's super telling.
Yeah, and actually, Sacca was the first one to kind of open my eyes to this many years ago. But
Chris Sacca,
yeah, Chris Sacca is now retired investor, is going and looking at people's tweets on their personal accounts. And just seeing how they carry themselves, what things they're interested in, just like little things like that are small tells. I'm just looking for a well-rounded, as well as I do, that the CEO's job, especially in the early days, it's like wearing a dozen different hats, So
whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, yeah. So finding someone that isn't just a full, just like very niche developer and that's all they can do. They have to have people skills. They have to have the vision. I mean, there's 1,000 different things that you kind of want to check the box on.
I want to thank my friends over at Mighty Networks. Gina built me a network for This Week in Startups that you can go play with. Type This Week in Startups into your app store and download it, and you'll find 2,000 entrepreneurs talking about startups. It's a really amazing network, and we could even charge people to be members of the network. It's free right now, but we may do that in the future and then hire somebody to be the community manager for it. And it really helps you organize your group, see statistics, and do polls. It's kind of like your own little social network just for yourself, and it really has helped us because we have 150,000 people who download every episode. Now we have the 1% of those people, just over 1%, hanging out every day talking about startups. So it's transforming our business in just the first 2 months of using it. And you can go create your own Mighty Network right now. MightyNetworks.com/twist, MightyNetworks.com/twist. Click on Create a Network, and you can start your business plan for free for 14 days. It is an incredibly powerful tool, and Gina is just a brilliant founder who's been working on this for a while. If you tweet a link to me with your network, at Jason and at Mighty Networks, we will, the best one is going to receive a t-shirt from Mighty Networks, and I might even retweet it for you. So go ahead and tweet me your network, at Jason, at Mighty Networks, with the hashtag Mighty Twist to win that free t-shirt and a retweet from me.